17 seconds left for the market open. Let me get this off of here, shoot. I gotta figure out how that's gonna work out. Good morning, good morning. I am your host, Stock Sniper. We got market is open. Wait, that's weird. Oh, okay. Market is open right now. What a dump on nvidia. Those contracts are still showing that spread like yesterday. As we break that support, we bounce off the old high. We're approaching the old high. That 141.63 support. We're approaching that old high. Why it keeps showing me this, bro? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Ooh, what a crack. What a crack. Wow. Going back up under that 140. 141.16. 16 seconds left on this candle. We got a move going on right now. The bid and ask is a little bit too high. Wow. 140. That old support. What a bounce. It cracked through that old high and bounced off the 140.96, right around 141. And I missed it. And I missed it. Good morning, good morning. I am your host, the Stock Sniper, over here from Stock Sniper TV. We got movement this morning. No trades yet. Only that Donald Trump trade, my presidential trade. That's the only trade I got going on right now. Being patient. Being patient. Being patient. All right. Being patient. Come on, crack, crack, crack. One got out 4% on that one. I should have held again. It happened again, bro. Just like yesterday. On the downside, man. Only 4% on that one. Should I get into the same one? Or should I wait? Let me go back. I gotta find out since it passed all my, let's see. We passed that support. Well, we got a free fall. Let me see. Okay, that's support right there now. Let me move this. I need to make another line, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Now, if we break this support line, we got a free fall all the way down to 38.75. One trade so far, only 4%. I chased, really, I chased. So once I seen green, I'm out. What a bounce play. You see? That's why I went on and took that. I chased, right? I chased it. I just went with the momentum. And as soon as I turned green, I got out for a 4%. I chased that one. Let's look at everything else. Everything else is moving. Google, trying to move. Amazon, trying to move. Tesla, moving. Apple, stagnant. Stagnant. Microsoft, big dump. Looks like it's trying to move back up. The SPY is looking pretty good. Let me switch this over here. All right. We good over there. Donald Trump, my Donald Trump stock is, we got up to 36.16 and sold off a little bit. Good bounce play over there. Let's see what's going on over here with nvidia. 1.4% on nvidia. Okay, let me move this. I'm gonna move this like that. Some type of resistance. Man, one trade I chased, right? I just had to get in with that momentum. If I wouldn't have got in with that momentum, then I would have been stuck waiting, because it seemed like that we about to consolidate a little bit. So I just went with this momentum on the way down, right? Which once you green on momentum, you got to get out, because you don't want to get caught on the bounce play going back up. So I just rolled that down with momentum. Yeah, that's what I did. First trade, 4%. That's one trade. 4%. I was looking for the crack, but it bounced off one it bounced off this 140.35. So I just went on and got out. I got my 4% and I just got out. Let's see. See what's gonna happen. We're gonna crack that support. It's the support line. It's looking like it's gonna be a red day though. It's looking like we're gonna break this 140.39. I'm trying to see if it's gonna hold up this resistance and then go back down. So I'm just watching these candles, but it's looking like it's not. It's looking like that we're going to go down some more. That's what it's looking like right now. Yeah, see, we're about to break this 139, 140.39 area. I'm looking for it to break any minute. I'm not in nothing right now. I just took the momentum on this red candle. I took that short uh on this red candle on the way down, right? I should have, the perfect entry would have been when it broke this support, but I didn't take it. But I just went with the momentum. As I seen it just kept going down, I just jumped in basically with the momentum down. And once I seen green, boom, I got out. So that's just going with the momentum. Okay, now we hit resistance again. Let's see. we hit resistance again, which is this red line is resistance. That's the ceiling. So I got to make sure. But see, that's the thing I don't like about Webull. If you notice, my other EMAs are not up. So for some reason on Webull, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So the only thing I got right now is the VWAP, that yellow line I was talking about yesterday. But I like for my 13 and my 9 and my 20, I like for those EMAs to be, because I use them. So I feel kind of handicapped right now because I only got the VWAP to work with. So it's not, I don't know why it does that, but it's not working. See, like, look, when I put in my EMAs, that's what I did. I checked my EMAs. And if I switch, nothing comes up. You know what I'm saying? And it does that every now and then on Webull. I don't know if I might have to just try to reboot it. And then once I take the EMA off, then the charts come back up. I hate that. So I gotta probably reboot this because I keep it on. So I'm gonna try to reboot it, and then see if that corrects the problem. That's probably just something as simple as that because it's not the charting system because I got this. I took my other side, my other screen and stuff. I took that off of Charles Schwab and I put it on Webull and it's not doing that over here. It's not doing that over here. See another touch on this resistance line. See, it's consolidating in between this resistance line. I kind of like those sudden drops, even though it's chasing, it's a way to make a quick earn. It's you get at the right spot and you catch this long candle, which are 1 minute candles. It's chasing, as I call it. It's like going with the momentum, just going with the flow. It's like doing what everybody else doing, right? That's exactly what that is. Instead of no technical analysis, no reading the chart, I just see it going down and just roll with everybody else and ride it down. Sometimes when you follow the crowd, they can lead you off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's very, very risky going with the momentum. That's why, but once I seen the momentum, I just jumped in and I just rode it. Once I seen 4%, I gave it a little bit to see if it was going to flush. Once I seen it wasn't going to flush, I just got out for a 4% gain. Now, I am in this sideways action, moving kind of slow. These are 1 minute candles. But let me see. Style. The 20 EMA. I got to set my EMAs up on Webull over here. Technical indicators. I'm trying to set up my indicators. 20. Purple 5. See, it's not Webull. It's not Webull. Take it off to 5. Yes, it's not Webull. Put the 20 EMA. I need to change that to 13. setting up my EMAs on Webull on my other side over here. So it's not Webull, it's this computer. So my apologies, Webull. It's not Webull. 13 EMA. Where's the 13? Right there. Okay. Input. The 13 EMA. And then I need the 9. I need the 9, 13, 5. I need the 9 EMA. Yeah, it's not. Where's 9? Wait. It's not Webull, the brokerage app. It's this computer. EMA. In style. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna move it and then move it back. Yeah. It's not. There we go. So it's not the brokerage app. It is actually. So it's not Webull that's messing up. It's. I guess I gotta reboot this computer. It got something to do with that computer. It's not the brokerage app. As we try to move. Now we got confirmation that we back. Moving up. So I'm about to change my contracts. This time I got to make sure I'm not messing up. Okay, I got the right contract in. This time we are looking for not a short. Short is going down. We're looking for a long going up. Because you can make money on this on the way down and on the way up. The first trade was on the way down, which was a 4%. Now we're looking for what? The second trade. As I look at the EMAs over here on this side, because they can't, for some reason, Webull is not pulling them up on this computer. I'm over here on the other side over here, and I can see those 13 and the 9 and the 20 that I'll be talking about the last few days. They're pointing up. Only thing that's not really pointing up is that VWAP, what I was talking about yesterday. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of looking over here and also paying attention to the VWAP. So I'm good. We got to make it work. We just got to make it work as we approach 142, which is, let me change that to green. No, to red, because that is a resistance line. And let me move this. Let me move this one out of the way, because we got support right here, and we're starting to build those higher lows. It's not a perfect, but it just gives an indication on what's going on. We're building higher lows. As the 13, the 9, and the 20 are circling up, and the VWAP did a curl down, and now it's going straight like it did yesterday. It's not trying to point up. Matter of fact, let me reset that VWAP. Maybe, no, okay. Let me put the VWAP over here, yeah. So I get a clear indication of what's really going on. VWAP, where you at? VWAP, VWAP. So I gotta. We got the VWAP set. Okay, and I like the VWAP to be yellow or gold, because in my opinion, I think the VWAP is a very, very powerful indicator. Okay, as we approach 142, will we bounce? Okay, we're cracking the trend line. Will we bounce off VWAP? Move this down to here. That's more of a resistance right there. That's the ceiling. That's the top. So we broke that uptrend line. We are now up under the VWAP. Will we bounce off the VWAP? Okay, we're up under the VWAP. Though the 9, the 13, and the 20 are starting to curl down. So the 9, 13, and the 20 are now starting to curl down. One 140.40 is the support. If you got in on that put contract off of this resistance line rejection, congratulations, good call. If you got in on this resistance rejection, yeah, that was a good call. Either the bounce off of support, that 140.39 area, or the rejection of the resistance. Good call. And no, I did not make either one of those calls. So I don't get credit for those calls. I only get credit for the calls that I make. And I didn't make either one. I didn't make the bounce and I didn't make the rejection. One trade so far, 4%. That's it. Let's see what Donald Trump doing. Whoa. Donald Trump, that Donald Trump stock is steady moving up, bro. As we get close to the election, as we get closer to that election, that Donald Trump stock is pumping, bro. Pumping. I'm so glad I bought more at this dump last week. I'm so glad I bought more. I bought more at this dump right here. I added on to my position right here. When we got that big sell off, I added to my position right up in here, right before the close. So I'm sitting sweet right now. As we move up, then we got news yesterday that Trump Media is going to be starting their own streaming service. So we're not see, that's great. When you have news, that's good. That's what you want. That's what you want. Good news with momentum and steady moving on up. So not only we have the news of he's possibly can win presidency, we also got the news about the actual company that they're starting the streaming service. to compete with Netflix, YouTube TV, Hulu, and all these different services. So they are starting a streaming service. That's the news we got yesterday on Trump Media. So that's good. Finally get to hear something instead of a lot of times, like when they be, that's why they call them meme coins and all this AMC and those type of companies, they call them meme coins because they only go off hype, off what people's, rumors of people in the chat room blowing it up. But when you got news, right? When you have news, good news, that's when people feel like they want to start investing. So that was good news yesterday. Or was that Monday? They was either, I think it was yesterday though, but it might have been Monday. They said streaming that Donald Trump that Trump Media's gonna start its own streaming service. So I got this on High Watch. So let me go back to nvidia. Let me get off the 3 minute. It's looking like we're gonna see on the 3 minute time frame. These are 3 minute candles now. Looking like we're gonna go down even further. Let me put it back on the 1 minute. I had my call contracts loaded to go long, but I guess I'm a switch. Let me make sure. I got to double and triple check because I don't want to make a mistake like I did last week. I might as well get this out of the way because we broke that uptrend. So let me see. Let me put it on the 15 minute to see what's happening. But we are on overall from the last few days. We are on this big downtrend. So overall, we on a big downtrend from when we hit all-time highs. We hit all-time highs Wednesday morning. We hit all-time highs early Wednesday morning. Yeah. So let's get back over here. Trump Media is moving on up. It's moving. It's starting to cook, man. It's cooking. It's cooking. We about to hit 37. Can we get to $40 today on Trump Media? We passed. Look, we this is one of my resistance lines. We passed it. So I'm about to move that line. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got the other. Already got it put in. Good deal, Stock Sniper. See, already ahead of the game. Hard work, dedication, preparation. Already got it set for 40. Already got it set at 40-30. What is 40-30? I put it in there for some. What is 40-30? Good work, Stock Sniper. Good work, bro. What is 40-30? Let me go back. It got to mean something. Why did I put it in there? It's the reason why I put it in there. Let me find out why. Let me go back 6 months. That's why. Okay. All right. That's okay. Okay. I got the work done already. See? Dedication, preparation. That's why people don't understand about this stock market, bro. You got to put the work in way ahead of time. You got to put the work in way ahead of time. That's why you'll never understand day trading. Why? Because you don't put the work in. I got all my resistance lines already in. I got my 40-30 resistance. I have my 34-36 resistance. All these lines. And now what? We finna move up to another what? I think wait. Then I can also go back and change it. I don't think that's accurate on my resistance. That's more accurate. That's more accurate on my resistance line right here. Okay. The next resistance line after that, after we break through that, is right there. That's the next resistance line. It's right there. And then once we break that resistance line, ooh, we smooth sailing all the way up to here, 55.89. 55.89. Then I got another one at 80. See all that work? See? Past chart history pattern. Then we got another one at 80. So after we break those, we don't have another resistance line till 55.89. Then after that, we're smooth sailing all the way up to $80 a share. Yes, I already got the lines in there already. I'm already rock and roll. I already got my techno analysis already wrote in. So guess what? All I got to do is just wait for each one of those lines to pop up. That's the next one that's popping up. We got to get over at 38.75. It's more of a 38.75, not 38.77, more of 38.75. And that one is more of 41.50. 41.50, 41, I'm going to call it 41.60. Between 41.50 and 41.60 is this resistance line. And then after that, I don't think there's another one until 80. Or no, 50. I don't know. I'll wait till we get there. But we need to get there. We need to get there. When we have 13 days left before election. Let me go back to NVIDIA. What's going on? Ooh, dump. Dumparooski. We got the dump. Let me go back to the 1 minute. We got the big dump on. I'm missing money on day trades. I'm missing money. I'm missing positions. So let's see. If I get in right now, I will be doing what? Chasing. I'll be going with the momentum. I will be doing what everybody else doing. I'll be doing what the crowd is doing. That's what I would be doing right now. We broke support. Y'all see? We broke the support. Now that becomes resistance. If we can get down a little bit further. Where am I at on my contracts? Okay, I got the right contract loaded too. Okay, now that becomes resistance. We broke the floor. It was the floor. Now it's the ceiling. Look, now it's going down some more. One trade in so far. One trade in so far. Now I got to change this to what? I got to change it to red because that is now resistance. As we break down on the short, nothing but red. Nothing but red. Man, we broke up under 40, bro. We hit all-time highs. It's up, man. It's somebody that took that short right here and is riding it all the way down. Unfortunately, it's not us. Unless you on here doing it. But somebody took that, when it hit that all-time high of 144.40, somebody pulled the trigger on the short and is riding it down. And I'm riding it down right now. I jumped in. I jumped in on my second trade. Whoa, I think I caught it. I caught it. Yes, I did. 11%. Guess what? I took that 12% on that trade. That's it for today. See, only thing about it, I knew that it broke once I see this was my recap. I got a recap. This was support at first. I changed it to what? Red, which indicates a what? A floor, a ceiling. The floor now becomes the ceiling. Old support holds up as what? New resistance. That's what happened right here. So when I seen it broke this support, you heard me say it broke support. Now that old support comes what? Resistance. Once it broke that, I knew we were smooth selling down. I pulled the trigger with a stop loss of where? Right here. That's my stop loss. If it went back up and got back into this resistance and turned back into, because also this old resistance also turns into new support. Old support turns into new resistance, and old resistance also turns into new support. So if it would have went back up inside of old support, I'd have got stopped out. So Stock Sniper, why you didn't hold it and keep it? Why you didn't go snakeskin random and hold it all the way down? I didn't do that because I got in a tad bit too late. I didn't get in perfectly after this break right here. I didn't get in right there, right? That's the perfect entry. The support break. That's the perfect entry right there. I didn't get in right there. I did what? I chased. I did what everybody else was doing. So I got in right about here. And then this next candle, when I seen it red, I wrote it down to here and got out. And once I got that other drop, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was up about 4 or 5%, I was about to get out there. But right before I was about to touch the sell button, it did what? It crushed down, and I got out there with like 12, 11. I got to relook at it, but I think it's 11% on the second trade. So, and it's still dropping. It's still dropping. But look at the real trade. This is the real trade. This is resistance. This is the trade of all trades. This trade right here is a trade that can take a $500 account and it's still dumping. Lord have mercy. It could take. I'm done trading though, y'all. I'm not gonna be greedy. I could jump in right now and go snakeskin Randy and ride it down. Now you're seeing the moves that I be talking about. I can jump in right now and ride it down. Why, Stock Sniper? It's all set up. Every indicator. And look, the VWAP. We've been seeing yesterday. Look at the VWAP now. It's curling down with everything else. All of this volume is nothing but selling. We got very green buying. We got a very little buying and a whole lot of selling. On the short, we got a whole lot of selling. So guess what? I could, if I wanted to, jump in and just ride it all the way back down to this next support line. But that'll be greedy, and greed will catch up with you every time. Watch, Stock Sniper. Because if I'd have jumped in being greedy, now look, we got to bounce. That's why chasing can cost you. Now I would either have to do what? I'd have got stopped out, or I'd have just hold and see if it's gonna go back down. That's why chasing is you don't chase, you don't follow the crowd. You don't do that. But I did it because I did it twice today. I did it twice. I just went with the momentum. Once I seen this drop and I seen everything turning, I said, well, okay, I didn't like the bad place would have been down here or down here. Some people jumped in down here for a short, man, then look, they caught, stopped out. I got in somewhere up in here and rode the candle down and rode this candle down and got out with that 11 or 12% to the short side. Yeah, that's what I did on that play. But let me go back, recap on the real play. Okay, we hit all-time highs right there, right? We dumped down, came back up. Resistance. This is resistance. Now this is strong resistance. That's why I got to change the color. I got to change that color. The stronger the resistance, the thicker the line should be. Right here. Boom. That's strong resistance. Somebody yesterday morning pulled this trigger right here on the short, right? And rode it all the way down. That's a trade. This is a trade that can take $100 as an example and turn it into $2,000, $3,000, $100. This trade right here could take $100 and turn it into $3,000, or take a $10,000 trade and turn it into 40 or 50,000. That's the power of this stock market. And there's people that's doing that and just holding it. Because guess what? Once it go down, right here, boom, I put in this downtrend line, right? Which I should have did that yesterday. This downtrend line, I should have did it yesterday. I did it late. But this downtrend line, all you gotta do, somebody did this. Once they hit this resistance and came back down, they had a stop loss above the all-time high, so they won't get caught up in nothing crazy. And once they seen this candle, they just wrote it down and wrote it down and wrote it down and wrote it down. And then once it got up to here, put in a downtrend line and just rolled this line. And then boom, got the big dumperooski to this morning. We barely 45 minutes in. But of course, they're probably getting out right now. That's the reason why we see this big tail on the bounce play. What? Back up. But they probably was wanting to hold it down here, but it don't look like it's going to come all the way down here to major support. That's why the line is so thick, because that's major support. Oh, I messed. Okay, I'll just leave that where it said. We already understand what that is. But yeah, that was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good dump. Caught two dumps this morning to the short side. Caught this one at the beginning of the day. I got out of that one quick though, 4%. And then this one. I got in right about 140 even and wrote it down. Yeah, I wrote it down to about right here, which is 139.40. About $1 for right around 11, 12%. I know it's over 11, it's right around 11 or 12% on that trade. So, and both those trades were what? To the downside. Red, money opportunity. Yeah. It's called shorting. I shorted it all the way down. Let's see what the SPY doing. Not too much. The SPY is not really doing too much. See, that's why the SPY was my baby, but I moved over to nvidia because of these type of moves. That's why I switched. I would trade SPY all the time. SPY was my baby. Now I'm in between the SPY and nvidia because I'm getting moves like this. And on nvidia, I mean, I just been over here. And then this is a move too. On the way back up, we're seeing what? People are buying. Buyers are coming in with this volume. I'm trying to figure out why it bounced here, didn't go down here. So I got to go back and do my research and see why it bounced there. Now you see, well, watch that green. Where you getting the support from, Stock Sniper? I'm getting the support from right here. Bounce, support. That's old support. Where else? Bounce, support. That's why it's important to go back. That's how I got support. That's how I got support. You can see it very clearly. It started right about here. Bounce, bounce, broke support. And then it turned into what? Resistance. Then it went back up. That's resistance. That's where you see where I'm getting these lines from. That's resistance. Boom, that's support. It hit support again. Support, 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 support. Almost hit it this time. Then what? Support. Go back up. That's why it's strong support, because it bounces off this area every single time. And then guess what? I was waiting on the bounce again, but it hasn't happened yet. So this is also support, because remember, old resistance hold up as new support. So this is also a support line. That's why it bounced off this. This is major support. This is light support. Because what? It was resistance. I should have had it red. Look, this was resistance, 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 resistance. Then it broke resistance. Well, I had it there. I did. I took it off. That's the old high, right? That's the old, yeah, okay. I had it there. That's the high we have been trying to break all this time and finally got over it. Okay, that's why I bounced off of that, because that is the original old high of all-time highs on nvidia. I erased it this morning. If you was here, rewind it back. I erased it. I should not have erased it. Then I would have seen why it bounced here and then go all the way back down here. That's why, because this is support, because old resistance holds up its new support. So I got to put that back. I erased it this morning. I sure did. I erased it. Oh, wrong line. Yeah, but I erased it this morning. Sure did. But it's not, I got to make it lighter because it's not strong resistance. It's light. It's not light, but it's not strong. But it is resistance, because it was old support holds up as new resistance, and old resistance hold up as what? New support. So it's not supposed to be red, Stock Sniper. It's supposed to be what? Green, because it's what? Support. That's why. Now I can go back. I can see what happened, because I was wondering why we got this huge bounce right here. That's why, because that is resistance as well. That's old high. That's the high that we've been trying to break all this time, right around that area. So that's why we got the bounce off of there. Okay. Somebody got a good bounce play off of that too. Somebody got a good bounce off of that. I'm waiting on the bounce down here, which probably it might happen, but the way nvidia moves, yeah, it could happen within the next 10 minutes. What time is it? 8:18. We basically been live 45 minutes, 2 trades, I'm done. Yeah. Two trades and I'm done. I got about, let me see. See, I like to get it out of the way, man. I like to get it out of the way. My day is done. Yesterday I had to wait a little bit, but today was more of a better day. We got 2 good movements and I caught both of them. Bro, what a great day. The block was good today. Shout out to Wall Street. Shout out to my block. But yeah, today, two good trades to the downside. Two good trades to the downside. And matter of fact, I'm finna start. Where's my calendar? Oh, my calendar's in there. I need to put my calendar back up here because I used to like have my calendar and then I have my green days and my red days up on the calendar. But bro, I don't think I've lost. I don't think it's been a while since I lost the trade. Since I've been streaming, since I've really been focusing on my trades and trying to do everything to the best of my ability and not trading as much. I don't have that many losses, bro. Straight up. I got to go back and look at all these trades. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back because that's what I not have done. I haven't been putting down how many wins I got in a row. I know it's a lot because since I've been doing this and catching on and going back and re-educating myself, I haven't been losing. I haven't lost it all. I haven't had any bad trades. All my trades, either they've been chasers, but no red days at all. That's why I got to get my calendar and put it back right here. I'm gonna start that. Yeah, today. Today is Wednesday. I'm 3 days in a row so far. I'm starting my winning streak from right now. It's 3 in a row. And I'm done. I'm done. 15% on the day. We're gonna call it that. And I'm done. And I'm still got my presidential trade that I'm holding until the election. I know I'm up on that today. It's up 3% today by itself. So I haven't even looked on that one. I don't even want to look. I want to keep focusing on this. Okay, that would have been a good bounce play. We bounced off that old high, and we got resistance right here because that is old support. And old support holds up as what? New resistance. That's how that works. So we try to make our way up to what? Two resistance to try to either break through the ceiling and go to another floor, or is it going to reject this ceiling, the ceiling to hold up, and we'll come back down? But all the candles, not the candles, all the moving averages are flattening out now. The 13, the 9, the 20, the VWAP, they're all flattening out. They're all flattening out. So in other words, we're going to start moving real, real slow like we're doing right now. You know you're moving slow when these are 1 minute candles and you're not really moving at all. And then Webull had an update where they got 30-second candles, but I would have to log in to get access to this 30-second channel. 30-second candles. Right now I'm on the 1 minute, but they updated it where you can get on the 30 seconds, which I don't think that's relevant. I wouldn't pay attention to it, but I stay right here at the 1 minute. As the day goes, I switch to 2 and 3. I use the 15 and the 30 to see what happened in the past. That's how I come up with these lines. The support and resistance is very, very important. The ceiling and the floor is very, very important, along with the VWAP, 13, 9, and the 20. Very, very important to me. Very, very important. And I feel like right now, but I got it. That is the benefit of having multiple screens and multiple computers. I got my EMAs and everything hooked up over here. So if I just had it right here, I would feel kind of like I have all my tools. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're working on a house, you need a hammer, you need a saw. You know what I'm saying? You need tape, you need different tools. So by me not having all my tools, I would feel like, man, I ain't got all my tools. I feel like I can't do the job correctly, which is true. I wouldn't better do the job correctly without the 13, the 9, and the 20. That's why I got the backup plan is my other screens right here. Yeah, my other screens. So I got the 13, I got the 9 and the 20, and I got the VWAP. I got everything lined up over here so I can look over here and see what's going on, then come back over here and then look over here. The only thing I like about that, I like it all right here, and I use that. When I do use the other screens, I use it to look at other companies. Like I can have it, like I need it right now to be on nvidia because that's what I'm watching, but I can also be watching other companies like Apple's, and finding other plays, other opportunities. But I don't need no more than two screens. I don't need no more than two. Some people be having 8, 9. I don't need all those type of screens. All I need is 1 or 2. That's good enough for me. Keep it nice and simple. I don't need to be looking at no 7, 8 companies at one time. I'm working good with the SPY and nvidia. And if nothing was going there, my next play would be Tesla. I would be going over here to Tesla because it moves. Every now and then I play Microsoft, and every now and then I play Microsoft or Facebook or Amazon or Google every now and then. But my main go-to is SPY, then nvidia, then Tesla, then AMD. But SPY is probably, well, not probably now. SPY is number 2 on the list. SPY was number 1, and I would trade nothing but SPY. That's all I would trade. The Tesla was number 2. I didn't deny them change. See, that's another thing. That's why you got to be up to date on what's going on in the market, and you got to, keep your eye on these charts, because your number one, number 2, number 3 companies, it'll change. Like SPY been my number 1 for so long. Look how slow it's moving. It's been my number 1 for so long. Now nvidia has taken over. If I was still doing the SPY, I would not have no trades probably, because there's really no movement. But nvidia, we got 1, 2, 3 big movements within an hour. It's a no-brainer. I got to be over here. And then if nvidia, ain't moving, I see what Tesla is up to. Tesla moves too. But SPY was my main thing. But it's more movement with nvidia. So that's why I stay over here. See, look, we dropped down, bounced off that old high, and moving back up. And now the 9, 13, and 20 is where? Back up under here. Pushing it back up to the VY. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. To the upside, back up to that VWAP to see what's gonna happen in that VWAP and that old and that resistance line is starting to get together. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen once it gets to the VWAP, resistance, and the push up. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Then I can move it like this so we can really see, really get a good look on what's gonna happen. Really get a good look. As we are an hour in. 2 trades, I'm done. I did my recap already. I'm just about done here. So now I just want to see, can we get up to this? I think it's going to be it's looking like once it get here, we're going to get a rejection. I think, well, the 13 and the 9 is moving up. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. It looks like the 13, the 9, and the 20, and this VWAP is trying to come together. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen as we approach the resistance line. Let's see. I think we're gonna get rejected. That's what I think. Let's see. So the only thing that's holding it up is those EMAs. But that VWAP is holding steady. Let's see. Yep, see? It got rejected. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. $15 seconds. It's having a hard time. 5 seconds before the next candle. Told you, I just did it. I just made a call. It got rejected. Just called it out. Yep, just called it out. So got rejected. Called it out. Just sat here and seen me say that. Then it looks like it's gonna get rejected. Why? Because that VWAP is straight and that resistance is right there, that red line. Rejected. All right. Let me look at Donald Trump. Boom. This is gonna be it right here. 35.33. We still up 2.21% on the day. Got a big move right then. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's my time, y'all. 2 trades, 15% on the day. I'm done. Did my recap, you know, showed a little bit of chart reading and how to understand these charts. You know, so with that being said, earn, spend less, and invest. Wall Street, 704 Wall Street is my block. 704 Wall Street, my block. Earn, spend less, invest. This is Stock Sniper. Y'all have a great day. I'm out.